Hi, welcome on in to a tutorial video on how to use one of my bases. At the moment we are using the bag bean base, so let us grab our example right now, which is my character called Leppy. She is a fauna bag bean. So this is Leppy. What we're going to do is we're going to take the base and turn down the opacity, and we're going to sketch on top of it. So it helps if you set it to multiply. Thank you guys for being stinky. And we're going to take just our brush on whatever you're comfortable using, and we are going to sketch what we want to do for the hairstyle. This will be sped up as a time lapse, so enjoy. So any details that you would like to add, you can as well by doing like little eyelash flicks and whatever have you. So what we're going to do now is line it to make it more refined, and I'll do this again as the speed paint, so I'll catch you after I've done that. So when lining this, what we want to do is make certain that you follow the sections of the lines. So, and it's also pretty good if you can go ahead and do a cutout shape. Oh, I've just realized I've missed the eyelash, which is a good reason to turn your base on and off. Just like so. So what you can do is using your selection tool, click, and you should theoretically get all of the spots that you're needing for your colors, but if you don't, that's fine. Put the base back up. So now we have our colored section. Okay, so we're going to want to color the character by taking our flat colored locked layer, just filling it in with the colors that you're after. I'll see you in a moment. So when you want to go to your layers, each of them have been named for your ease. We're going to look for the nails, which is just here, and it's already locked, so you can just go ahead and color over the top, and it will work for you. The other thing that you can do is when you're coloring on the flat base color, is you can create an extra layer and make it a clipping group. So then when you go ahead and draw, it'll just go over the areas that you have it locked over. We do also have colored lines and shade. I will show you at the end on how to fix that. Now we're going to go to the colors that we put in ourselves on the top and fill those in. So now that we have our full character drawn onto the base like so, what we're going to do is click on the main layer itself, our little wand tool, Make certain you're using the same type of settings, which is working selected, anti-analyzing. And if you have issues with your bleeding, there is a slider here with color difference where you can go ahead and change the opacity of that for how strict it is on what is selected. So we are going to choose around in all of the gaps on the character like so. I'm going to click on this little handbag tool up here, but you can get the same thing by inverting via selection. And then we're going to increment it a couple of times. Oops. Scratch that, reverse it. Increment it a couple of times the other direction so it goes into the design. Like so. We are going to put a layer over the top of the lines on the accessories after we've flipped back over top. Make it a clipping group, set it to 50%, and then you can go ahead and color over the top to make it work, and we will continue doing the same thing with the lines we have locked on the other layer. So I'll see you in a moment. Now that we've finished the line coloring, we're going to go back down to where we have the line colors already, lock it, and do the exact same thing to make it match up. See you in a moment. So now that that has been done, you do have the standard shade if you would like to use it. But the other thing that you can do is put that above everything. Erase out the parts that don't make sense. And if you don't know how the color works, just set it back to normal and put it 100% for the correct color. Back down to 50 with multiply. And we will finish coloring on the shade. One moment. Okay, this is the character done, and this is how you use the base. So you just export this clearly without the background. Make certain you don't save over the original file that you have purchased. If you have, just contact me and I'm happy to send it to you again. Not a problem. If there's anything that's a little bit off, like this pink here or the lines here that are finicky, you can, even if it isn't highlighted, just lock the layer and color it so it is correct. So we'll remove a little bit of that shade there. And there you go, fully done. You can also lock the layer with the eyes and change it to the colors that you like. Purple, green, brown, what have you. You can change what the multiply layer is as well. Brown and the pupil. Brown. So I hope this helps. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a message. Or yeah, just have a little tinker around. Easy done. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and I hope this was able to help you understand how to use the base.